Hi there, this is Deborah with Radiant Moon Reflections. Today I'm going to talk to you about the Venus and Mercury conjunction coming up in Cancer on June the 17th. This is where your love and your communication is going to be in the watery house of Cancer. Therefore, you're going to be expressing your emotions. It's at the very beginning degrees of Cancer, so this is some new area of thought, some new way of expressing yourself, some new area, and depending on the area that it is in your chart is where there's going to be something new developing. So I will go through each one of the signs, starting with Aries, and you let me know in the comments below how these particular readings resonate with you or predictions in your sign. Okay, thank you very much. So Aries and Aries rising. This particular Venus Mercury conjunction is going to be happening in your fourth house of home and family. This is can be your generational home. This can be people that you consider to be family, like very close friends that you've had for years that you're like, no, these are like my family. This could be your partner and your children and your dog, whatever you consider family. And there's new beginnings in this area of your fourth house. So are you starting to research, with Mercury, your family lineage, or ways of expressing? How have I learned how to express myself from like this? Oh, that's right, my dad was kind of like this, or my mom was kind of like this. So maybe you're looking at that. But apart from that, it's really about blending the energies of the good feeling of Venus and the expression of Mercury. So expressing yourself in more of a loving manner in your home. You could also be beautifying your home to sell, because Venus rules beautification and Mercury rules merchandising and marketing. So you could be fixing your home up to sell. Okay. Now, let me know in the comments below how this resonates with you, Aries. Now, Taurus and Taurus rising. This is happening in your neighborhood, and your more expression with your siblings, more conversations with your siblings and relatives. And perhaps you're having it's happening in a brand new area. So maybe you're going to be having a family reunion. You're bringing everyone together, and there's going to be lots of happy and loving conversations being expressed. Maybe, one of your, maybe there's going to be a marriage in the family, right? Maybe your sister or brother are getting married. Maybe it has something to do with your neighborhood. Maybe you're doing a cleanup project in the neighborhood and you're saying, hey, you know what, let's beautify our area. Why don't we have a cleanup party or a neighborhood cleanup crew and just fix up all of our yards, and we can all feel really good about living in this area, in this neighborhood, or on this street, right? So Taurus and Taurus rising, let me know in the comments below how this resonates for you. And now we're going to move on to Gemini and Gemini rising. Gemini, this is happening in your second house, and this is your second house rules the things that you collect. It can rule your self-esteem, and it also rules the money that you earn. And how are you earning that money? Are you perhaps going for a raise? Are you going to have some communications with your boss and say, hey, I've really been doing a good job here. Want to know if I can get a little bit of extra money for my efforts? And maybe in the way that you present it, maybe you get all nicely dressed up and you wear like red, which is like a great color for being dynamic, and you go in and present to your boss and say, hey, I really think that I deserve a raise, and you get it, right? So could be some communications around money, and when you do get this does elevate your self-esteem and makes you feel good. So Gemini, let me know how this resonates for you, and just leave it in the comments below. Thank you very much. Now Cancer and Cancer rising, this is happening in your first house of you, and how you look, how you adorn yourself, how you express yourself. So because this is happening in your sign, you are definitely going to be blessed with this transit, and you're probably going to have a lot of admirers come out of the woodwork. You're probably going to, with Venus, get yourself adorned. Maybe you're going to put some highlights in your hair, get your hair cut, buy a new suit, buy a pretty dress. And as you walk around and you're feeling good, you're going to get people say, oh wow, you look fantastic, or you've got so much energy, or you really light up a room, or you know, these are the kind of comments, and you're going to feel good about yourself, and you're going to express your feelings to other people, right? Because it's opposite your seventh house of other. So Cancer, let me know how that goes for you, and leave that in the comments below. So now we're going to move on to Leo. And Leo, you're going to be having this this new area lit up in your 12th house with the conjunction between Venus and Mercury. And what does this say? The 12th house is a house of retreat. It's a house of reflection. It's a house of recovery. And so this is a house where you could say, you know what, I just need to nurture myself. I need to nurture my body. I need to look after my health. And so you kind of withdraw. So you can, Venus, you can love yourself. Love yourself. Say positive things to yourself. Giving yourself positive affirmations. I also do believe in spiritual guides, and that we are helped when we're in a time of crisis. We have people that come to us and help assist us through times of trouble. So maybe there's somebody on the other side that is also helping you through a healing of some sort. If you haven't been well and you've been recuperating, then Venus is there to help heal you as well. It could help heal your thoughts, your mind, how you think, and it's just being kinder to yourself. Okay, Leo? Let me know in the comments below. And now I'm going to move on to Virgo. Virgo, this is happening in your 11th house, and you're going to have the Mercury and Venus conjunction in your 11th house. And this is the house of hopes and dreams. And this is where you belong to organizations. It's also your friendship circle. So, you know, maybe you are ruled by Mercury. So maybe you're expressing gratitude. Maybe you're saying, not that you're not kind, but maybe you're expressing yourself in a kinder, softer way, and your friends are noticing this, and maybe you're getting accolades and good wishes from your friends in your friendship circle. And so this is buoying you up. And maybe you have some goals and dreams and wishes about your future that you can actually see materializing, but you might have to put a little bit of money into these projects for them to come to fruition. So let me know, Virgo, how this goes for you, and leave that in the comments below. Thank you very much. And now I'm going to move on to Libra and Libra rising. So Libra, this is going to be happening for you in your 10th house. And Libra is actually ruled by Venus, and the 10th house is actually trining your first house. So this says to me that whatever's happening in your house of career is to your, not only does it come with ease to you, but it's going to really benefit you personally. So are you maybe going to go into a field of study? Maybe you've decided, oh, I'm going to pursue an aesthetics career. I mean, let's face it, Venus and Libra, you find a lot of Librans in the cosmetology and aesthetics field. Perhaps people are seeing you as more of a diplomat in your career. People are saying, oh, I mean, Libras are the best diplomats out there. and they're seeing you as a like human resource person, an aesthetics person, a diplomatic person. So you're just coming across really well because this is your house of reputation. And so this is really working for you. And you could end up coming out of this with maybe a new position, a new leadership position that's really going to benefit you. Because you know what to say, you know the right things to say, and you just come across as being uh, nurturing in your thoughts, kind in your words, and it's kind of like a balm. You know, when you talk to somebody, it's kind of like a balm of care and nurturing that is going over them when you talk to them. So this is very beneficial, and it'll leave you in good stead with your superiors and with your reputation. Okay, Libra. Now we're going to move on to Sagittarius. And, sorry, not Sagittarius. We're going to move on to Scorpio and Scorpio rising. This is going to be happening in your ninth house. Your conjunction of Venus and Mercury is going to happen in your ninth house. And what this means is your focus is going to be on the broader view of the world, humanitarian efforts, kinder thoughts about uh, different ethnicities, different people, more welcoming. Perhaps you want to travel. Perhaps you want to expand your vision of the world. Maybe you're doing spiritual studies, and so your everything's in flow. You're feeling more loving. You're feeling more connected, and so this part of your house is lit up. The ninth house of legal matters, the ninth house of spirituality, long distance travel, higher education. Maybe you're having to spend some money to go to university and you're pulling your resources together to be able to do that. And this is a new, brand new area for you that you're looking at, because it's at 0 degrees of Cancer. So it's a new initiative that you're starting. So Scorpio, good luck with whatever it is that you're doing, whether it's spirituality, it's higher learning of some sort, long distance travel. Let me know in the comments below how this resonates for you, the loving aspects of Venus and Mercury. Thank you very much. Now we're going to move on to Sagittarius and Sagittarius rising. This is going to be happening in your 8th house. The Venus and Mercury conjunction in your 8th house. There's definitely some conversations around finance, around investments, possibly investing with somebody else, maybe family, and just how can you get ahead financially? And you're going to need to put some thought into that, because not all investments are created equal. Perhaps there's been a death in the family, or some payout from some government source, and you're wanting to put the money aside for a rainy day. So I would say that this is more about you taking the money that you get and creating a investment where you possibly have to sign documents. You have to agree to do you pay up front, or do you pay when you pull the investments out? There's some fine print that you're going to need to look at, Sag. Okay, so let me know how that goes for you. And good luck with anything to do with investments, inheritance, other people's resources, and how that can actually benefit you. Okay, you take care, Sag, and leave your comments below. Now I'm going to move on to Capricorn and Capricorn Rising. This particular conjunction of Mercury and Venus is happening in your 7th house. So that says to me that you have a serious partnership or relationship, whether it's contractual or a marital partner, that you're starting sort of new beginnings. Maybe you're having new beginnings in the way that you communicate. Maybe you're changing the way that you communicate in relationship, and you're coming from more of a loving place. You're able to tap into that loving side of yourself and be able to express that to your partner. Maybe you are having to tap into your bank account and put that together to create that business partnership. Whatever it is, this is a new initiative bringing together both of the loving and financial aspects in conjunction with Mercury to make this a beneficial aspect for yourself. Okay, Capricorn, thank you very much. Let me know how this goes for you and leave that in the comments below. You take care. And now I'm going to move on to Aquarius and Aquarius Rising. And this is going to be happening for you in your 6th house. How do you love yourself? How do you, what are the things that you say to yourself? Because this particular conjunction is happening in your 6th house. Your 6th house is your day-to-day goings on. Your, you get up, you go to the gym, you go to work, you chat with your neighbor, you stop for gas on the way home. And all of these little people that you meet along the way, you're going to be having positive and upbeat conversations with. When you leave the gas station, people are going to say, gosh, he's a really nice guy, or she's a really nice gal. And or they are a really nice person. These interactions are going to buoy you up, and you're going to also buoy somebody else up by expressing yourself in a kind and caring manner, just in your day-to-day goings on. Loving yourself with what you're choosing to put into your body, loving yourself, how do I keep my body healthy, but how do I keep my mind healthy? So maybe you're like, I'm not going to watch any more of these cold case dramas on YouTube, or I'm just going to start listening to positive podcasts every day that enhance those, feel good vibes, right? So Aquarius, let me know in the comments below how you feel about this and how this resonates for you, and we'll talk to you soon. Okay, Pisces and Pisces Rising, this is happening in your 5th house, and your 5th house is your romantic house. It's your house of children. It is your house of hobbies and fun. And have you decided that maybe with Venus and Mercury, you're going to start singing karaoke every Friday night? Or are you going to go out dancing? Or have you just decided to, Mercury is very impish and curious and teasy, and maybe you're really tapping into that child side of your personality, and you're, being a prankster and a jokester, and you're just generally acting like a big child and enjoying it, tapping into that childlike essence. Perhaps you're having more fun with your children. Perhaps you have a new romantic interest, and you're spending money on going out for dinner and going to the movies and going to the pub and having a beer and listening to music and just generally enjoying yourself. So this and I didn't say this at the beginning, but there is like a 2-week window where Venus and Mercury are conjunct, and so this is going to be a really good time for most of the signs, and in particular Virgo and Gemini, and in particular Libra and Taurus. So they're really going to feel this quite strongly. I'm going to sign off now. Just keep up the good vibes. Spread positivity wherever you go, and you know what you put out, you get back. So this is Deborah again from Radiant Moon Reflections. You take care, have a beautiful day, and we'll talk to you soon. Thank you very much. Bye bye.